Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. It seems either YouTube and Google had a big move planned for today regarding me, or they threw a tantrum because of what I said yesterday. Because I'm dealing with children here. The most petty of children. And what basically happened is they sent me a message today that they took a private video of mine down from over a year ago. Now, I privatized the video. They got what they wanted. I privatized almost all my videos on the Achilles 6 channel. They got what they wanted, right? The mobsters and Google and YouTube. They wanted people not to see the videos anymore. So even though they got what they wanted, I privatized the video. No one saw any video from that series specifically from the first time they took one of the videos down back on May 6th of this year. So no one has seen it. It's not circulating around the website. It's private now. No one has access to the video. No one can watch it. So they got what they wanted. The whole series got taken down in essence. I only privatized it so I could save the videos themselves. Because I don't even know where I have those videos at this point. It's not even important to me. As far as knowing where those videos are. I'd forgotten about them. They were over a year ago. And when YouTube first came to me in their most recent ruination of my business and effort to defame me further, the first one they took down, again, that was already sat on the website for over a year, and it was perfectly fine all that time. Then some people got together and made some plans, because even when Nick is on a hiatus from social media, because they've defamed him and ruined his business and he had to go other avenues because of them, even though I'm not doing that many videos and kind of just became a hobby / business something, they still had to get together, make plans, because they sent me 2 emails on May 6th, and I've never read them to you yet. Now, I want to give you context before I get into this, because it's going to be long. The context is this. On May 6th of this year, and today, up until today, what this company that's been shutting me down and defaming me and ruining my business intentionally with malice, what they've been spending their time doing, the adjudicated criminals, Google and YouTube, they've been spending their time planning on how to shut me down. Also, as they're planning how to shut me down, they're also planning something else. They're also doing something else. Well, this entire time, for the past 6 months, whatever, 5 months, however, 3 months, 4 months, this entire time, what they've been doing is fighting in court to hide their now adjudicated crimes. That's how YouTube been spending their time. So that's the context. That's the background for what I'm about to share with you. As YouTube lays their adjudicated criminal judgment on me. It's fascinating. The irony. The karma. Speaking of karma, the first message came May 6th. Today is August 6th. Exactly 3 months later. What has YouTube's standing policy been for a long time? When they put a strike on your account, it lasts roughly 3 months, 90 days. Okay. It's 90 days later exactly, or 3 months later, to the day. They send me another message saying we put a strike on your account and we took a private video that no one is seeing down. Proves everything I say, doesn't it? And the day before they make their big move, they throw their big tantrum because they're adjudicated criminals. And I'm not. Not by a long shot. The day before, they pull their big move that they've been waiting to pull. The big plan. And again, either they've been planning this since 3 months ago, and then I did their video pointing out that they're criminals now, and then they threw a tantrum today. Or both. Or both. I'm thinking both. I think they were planning it, and I think yesterday's video really got to some people. Because it proves every damn thing I've been saying for years. I ain't the criminal, you is. How about that? How about that? Despite all the attempts at inversion of a reality, saying I'm the harasser, I'm the threat, I'm the dangerous one, I'm the criminal. Just yesterday, a judge said, yeah, Google, you guys are criminals. You broke the law. Intentionally. So the adjudicated criminals said this back on May 6th, and I'm going to show you what they said now. They sent me 2 different emails on May 6th. So obviously some people got together, had a meeting about Nikki, and came up with a plan. Anyway, let's start from the May 6th, how this all began, the 3rd shutdown of my 3rd channel. This is great, full of vagaries, no specifics whatsoever, no actual things I said, no actual points. Hey, this is where you're wrong. Nope. Just we took the video down and here's the vagaries. Again, proving everything I say about these people. They never come forth with the evidence. Ever. They just throw vagaries at you. Well, I'm not going to throw vagaries at you in court. I'm going to throw specifics. So, this again, May 6th, from YouTube. Our team has reviewed your content. Unfortunately, we think it violates our policy on harmful conspiracy theories. We've removed the following content from YouTube. Check Cornell, Bennington, Bourdain, Pizzagate, Pedogate theory. Here's the problem, guys. This argument ain't going to work for you in court. You know why? Because I'm debunking Pizzagate in all those videos. But you know this already. That's not the reason. You're under orders from mobsters, and you've already decided a course of action to ruin my business by any means necessary. Legal, not legal, whatever. You guys don't practice fairly in business. Any means necessary. That's why you just violated antitrust laws by stifling competition intentionally to maintain a monopoly. And you stifled my business intentionally, maliciously, with defamation, lies, etc. Again, this ain't a court of law here. This is a shady corporation that is now an adjudicated criminal, telling me that I'm promoting conspiracy theories. Okay. You want to go that route? We know this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. Really? Is that why you have adjudicated rapists, defamers, Fox News, Donald Trump, pornography in my feed that I don't want? Safe, you say? Russian trolls? People perpetuating lies about elections? All those people are still up. Candace Owens, $1,500 for a video chat a minute. Minimum 15 minutes required per Candace. Really? You're keeping it safe? Because I thought people that actually had defamation judgments or made settlements of almost $1 billion, they sound like the dangerous ones to me. To the point a court of law says, yeah, you owe $1 billion or $750 million or $500 million in the 3rd case. To the people you intentionally lied about. Wonder how much Google's going to have to pay for their antitrust violation. Unless they get it to the Supreme Court, we all know what'll happen there. That doesn't mean they ain't guilty, though. Because the judge already said they're guilty. Yes, so what, more context. What is YouTube and Google doing right now? Well, now they're drafting an appeal with a bunch of lies in it so they can attempt to get their conviction overturned. That's what they're doing right now. In other words, they're going to triple down or double down on appealing the decision. In other words, they're going to continue to try and hide their crimes. That's the context. That's how they're spending their time right now. Fucking with the homeless joke guy, trying to make a point. And trying to further hide their crimes via the appeal process. That's what they're doing. The moral compasses that write things like this to me. Again, the irony of them becoming adjudicated criminals, if they weren't before. I haven't even looked into it yet, but don't worry, I will. The day before they pull their big move on Nikki. You'll understand. Hold on. Did you people think, the cubicle people, the $200 tie people, did you people think I was sitting there every day like this, waiting for my Achilles 6 channel to be restored? No, you're automatons. I know what I'm dealing with. I know what the goal is for you. You people ain't hiding it. You're proving everything I say when you make these desperation moves. When you leap like a good froggy for Nikki. When you make these desperation moves. And you're not the only ones, Google and YouTube. Don't worry. I have a lot more to talk about. All parties involved. When you make these desperation moves, you give me credibility, and you make me think, and others, that everything this guy's saying is true, because YouTube keeps proving them true. They keep doing what he's saying they're doing. They keep pointing out and showing, making it obvious and clear that the goal is to ruin Nick's reputation and business. That's the goal, not to let him broadcast. They just proved it today by waiting exactly 3 months to throw another strike on my account, as if I didn't even realize all this. I didn't realize I had a strike already. I didn't realize it went away today. I wasn't paying attention, people. So I guess my point is 2 points I'm about to make here. It's going to be long. 2 points. Nikki has a life, okay? Stalkers, companies, mobsters. I'm not you people pretending to have a life. I actually have one. And I'm not thinking about every day with my fingers crossed, I can't wait till YouTube lets me broadcast on the channel I earned an audience on. They did nothing. I know what the goal is. That's why I made 5 backup channels the second I started on this platform. No, actually, the second I started talking about Chris, actually. No, I didn't have the 5 backup channels until then, because I knew the second I started talking about Chris, it could get ugly, and I knew what the corporations were going to do. They were going to do the mob's work. That's what they were going to do, and that's all they've done from day one. Nothing else. The mob's work. The mob that sent thugs, FBI, deployed a troll farm, trolling campaign on this website, and this website allowed it every day, day after day. Did nothing. Because the goal was to stop Nick from broadcasting and ruin his rep in business. That was the goal. The example was set by the mobsters and their trolling campaign. YouTube followed in suit. Stalkers, crazy people, disgruntled people followed. They will all be sued as well. So, the point is, I wasn't waiting for this day to come so I could broadcast on Achilles 6 channel again, you fools. I already knew you were never going to let me broadcast again on that channel. Guess what? Idiots, you just proved my case by waiting exactly 90 days. You're trying to send me a message. That should play well in court, I'm sure, when you try and deny it. The other point I need to make, because maybe you people don't understand yet. Let me help you. When I say I'm not sitting there waiting 3 months for my chance to broadcast on the Achilles channel, which I know they were never going to give me a chance anyway. Once I read this to you, you'll understand why I'm saying that. And the fact I've been shut down. And the fact they've defamed me. Here's how I spend my days, okay? Stalkers, psychos, companies, mobsters. Here's how I spend my days. I get up, smoke a few cigarettes, have some coffee. Then I practice singing in the car. Really practice singing, not what you people do. And guess where my starting point is? Because that's what I focus my life on. Not ruining people's businesses. Not stalking people like some sociopath that belongs in an asylum. Not sending thugs after people. Not taking publicity articles down because the homeless joke guy talks about it. I'll get to that though. My starting point is Chandelier by Sia. That's where I start off every day because that's the level I'm at. And that's where I'm trying to go. Again, I don't know what everybody else is doing. That's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm good at shit and you're not. All parties I just mentioned. Because I don't spend my time lying, scheming, trying to ruin people. I just talk about the truth. That's all. The truth makes a lot of enemies. It's the long and short of it. Anyway, let me continue. I may work out throughout the day. You know, because even at my advanced stage, I still don't look like whatever. And that's because I try real hard. Takes will and discipline to do that. Don't take will and discipline to lie and make up stories about people. Be you mob, be you company, be you crazy person. Be you disgruntled, blocked person. Takes no talent to do that. All it takes is inspiration from the devil. That's all. Now back to what I do, how I live my life. So after I get my singing practice in, because I'm trying to go somewhere, whether it ever becomes a public thing or not, that's meaningless to me. Meaningless. For my own satisfaction. I need to be a master. I'm almost there. Very close. It's taken a lifetime. And the reason I'm even at the level I'm at, again, people, because I don't stalk people. I don't hide my face. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to put my name on whatever I do. I didn't spend my time in the wrong manner, walking the scumbag path, like so many others. So after my singing practice, and my singing practice, that's after like 4 or 5 cigarettes too, and I can still do it. That's what level I'm at. How else do I spend my day? Here's something I focus on. Have you seen my girlfriend? Have you seen her? No, you haven't, because there's no pictures of her online at all. You know why there's no pictures of her online? Because we can't have any pictures of her online. Because I've got mobsters that want to know her identity and probably already do. I've got stalkers and crazy people that dox her, call her ex-husband via fake apps to hide phone numbers. But don't worry, we've already contacted law enforcement a month ago. They know. They know. So yeah, we can't have any pictures of my girlfriend online. That's why. YouTube enabled that stalking. Whenever I would try and expose my stalkers that were literally and still are stalking me, they would side with the stalker. So they're enabling stalking, harassment, and terrorization of me. Also via the trolling campaign. That was the millionaires, mobsters' way of stalking, harassing, and terrorizing me. Because they couldn't put their name on it. They still can't. But I'll explain later how they know who I am and how I know that. Don't worry. Because they're proving everything I'm saying too. And so are the crazy people. I got all the froggies leaping, baby. All the froggies are leaping. But I ain't at that part yet. Have you seen my girlfriend? No, you haven't. She has the body of a Greek goddess. Let me just be blunt. Ass, boobs, hip everywhere. It's wonderful. And she really inspires certain things in me. That's what I spend my time on. Thinking about that, enjoying that, living that. That's what I spend my time on. That's why Nicky wasn't sitting there with his fingers crossed, just hoping for that 3 months to go by and hope I don't get another strike. Cunts! Children! I already know what you're gonna do before you do it. That's why I had 5 backup channels. You had to change the rules even to fuck with that, right? That's how good Nicky is. Got billion-dollar corporations having meetings about him. The homeless joke guy that no one takes seriously. I don't know why you guys just don't let me broadcast. Obviously, the corporations all want to see what I have to say. They were watching yesterday, obviously. And every day before that. And even when I wasn't doing that many videos, they were still watching, wondering, scheming, planning. It's obvious. So yeah, that's why those things I just described to you, those things I do that you could never dream of doing or having, because you're not me. Don't matter how much money you got. Don't matter how much your daddy paid for your college. Don't matter how nepotism got you into a high position. You still can't do what I can do, and you can't get what I can get. It's that simple. Isn't that incredible? So again, I don't know why you guys just don't let me broadcast, because obviously the companies, the crazy people, they call him my girlfriend's ex-husband, and we got the phone number, the real phone number. They doing that. They proving what the stalkers proving what I'm saying. YouTube proving what I'm saying. Google proving what I'm saying. The mobsters proving what I'm saying. I haven't even gotten to that yet. I'll get to it though. Don't worry. So one more time, because I want to make this real clear. I don't know what you guys... You're beating a dead horse. I knew you were never going to let me use the channel again. That's how I proceeded. I know you people. You're cliche automatons in every way. Now you're adjudicated criminals. You're getting desperate, I know. I can see it. You just proved everything I've been saying in this 47-part series of pretending to talk to a judge. I love how the froggies leap. I can make billion-dollar companies, crazy sociopaths out there in the world, mobsters. I can make them leap like fucking frogs. I didn't know. I didn't think anyone took me seriously, though. I thought I was just a conspiracy theorist. Guess what the conspiracy is, guys? That YouTube and Google follow the law. That's a conspiracy theory, because they're criminals. Adjudicated. Son. That's a conspiracy theory if I were to spread that. That Google, YouTube, Facebook, that they follow the law. That would be a conspiracy theory, because they don't. That's why Google's an adjudicated criminal right now, and I'm not. Because I do follow the law, and you don't. So again, guys, I wasn't sitting here waiting. You were already never going to let me broadcast, and that's the point I've been making for a few months now, and you just proved it. You waited for the exact day that last strike that I didn't even know about disappears to throw another one on there. Why don't you just throw two on it at once? You're being kind of obvious. You're proving my point with these desperation moves, guys, and I know you had to throw your tantrum. I know. It hurts when someone calls you a criminal, right? You don't like that very much, do you? But you had no problem calling me a criminal. And you had no problem portraying me as one. You're still trying to this day to portray me as something negative, when you're the adjudicated criminal. You think just because you're Google and you have $3,700 million billion that you can just make reality go away? You can just invert reality. Guess what? A judge said you can't. And said you're a criminal. Sorry, guys. The irony, the karma. The day before you pull your big move, how many executives were in on this meeting? Yeah, we'll wait till the time's up, and then we'll give him another strike the same day. That was the big plan, guys. You realize the horse is already dead, right? I did. Because I know you people. I knew what you were going to do before you did it. You were never going to let me broadcast on that channel again, and you just proved it to me. I can take this into court and tell a judge, look, Your Honor, the exact day my first strike went away, after they shut 3 of my channels down, they threw another one on there. The day after, I did a video pointing out the fact that they're adjudicated criminals, Your Honor. How's that going to play? I can't wait to see. We'll find out. Genius lawyers at Google, we'll find out, won't we? Oh, we will. Let's continue. Here we go. They want to make sure YouTube is a safe place for all. That's why. So the adjudicated rapists, the adjudicated defamers, and the adjudicated criminals, Google, are saying they want to make it a safe space, and that's why they're doing this to me. Right. Who's going to make it safe from you? If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal, and we'll take another look. Keep reading for more details. They never answer any of my messages, ever. So no, I can't appeal. We're way past the point of appealing and stuff like that. It's lawsuit time. I'm sorry, guys. You can play the game. You can have the facade. I'm not playing the game anymore. It's just got to go right to court. You people just proved my case by what you did today. Well done. Your tantrum will serve you well. Keep reading for more details. Yeah, they're not going to take another. I've never won an appeal. Anything I've ever submitted, I've never won any of it. Coincidentally. How your content violated the policy. Now, do you think they're going to give specific examples when they say how you violated? No. Vagaries and lies. By adjudicated criminals. Pointing the finger at me. Content that promotes, glorifies, or incites acts of violence through harmful conspiracy theories which have been linked to direct threats or violent acts isn't allowed on YouTube. Again, guys, this argument isn't going to work. Because I was debunking Pizzagate. You can run with it, though. It's a nice try. And if you're talking about my other theory, my theory that I present in the video, that has nothing to do with Pizzagate, that I was debunking in the videos, which is why you'll lose in court, my theory, if my theory's wrong, why are you shutting me down every 3 seconds on the word of millionaire mobsters? Why are you doing the mob's work by enabling stalking, harassment, and terrorization of me and my audience from Channel 1 all the way till today? Why? Why were names like man hanging in bathroom and stuff like that okay? Why was sexual harassment of my female viewers okay? Why was the mob allowed to do this? I don't get it. Why did they send thugs after me? Why did they call the FBI? Why did the FBI go away when I didn't even return their calls? Why did all these things happen? Why do you allow people that call me a rapist to stay up? Why do you allow mentally challenged people to be used by others to ruin my name and my business and do nothing about it? Because the point is, just like you just proved today, to stop you, Nick, to ruin your reputation and your business. That's why we waited 3 exact months and threw another strike on an account we don't even let you use. That's another point I didn't make. I couldn't upload a 2-minute cat video on that channel. Yet they're still going to a private video from over a year ago to put a strike on a channel that doesn't work. Again, you're proving my case. Thank you. Thank you. So, violence. Well, the violence was perpetrated on me. I was the one with thugs sent after me. I was the one being stalked, harassed, and terrorized. I was the one being threatened by a lot of people. I have those emails as well. I was the one that had the literal family and their minions and whoever they paid in my comment section, which I'll prove via subpoena of IP address. Because they thought I was a homeless joke meth head. That's what I wanted them to think. Underestimation, dangerous. I'm going to continue this in a part 2, but I want to finish this part. So the violence was perpetrated against me. So when the adjudicated criminals Google say this to me, I can't give it any credit. I can't take it seriously. They're adjudicated criminals. Why would I? So I didn't incite any acts of violence. I'm not promoting conspiracy theories in my opinion because everybody keeps reacting to it. People send thugs after me who wanted to talk at the back of the store, not the front of the store. And they don't sue when I say that. You notice that, people? So the violence was perpetrated to me. My theories are not harmful. The theory that Google follows the law, that's a conspiracy theory, easily proven false. That's dangerous. People that don't follow the law are dangerous. All I have is a judgment from a bunch of liars and adjudicated criminals. They got nothing. Linked to direct threats or violent acts. And what about the threats against me that none of you ever cared about? What about me, the guy who actually had people sent after him? I'm the only one. No one else. No one came after them or their children, ever. Ever. What about the threat of the mob trying to possibly kill me when they sent those men? What about that? I want to talk about that, do you? So that's not allowed. But adjudicated criminals are allowed to run this website. That's allowed. How we find violation. We use a combination of automated systems and human reviews, so they can't. I was glad when I read this today because I didn't remember all this. I'm glad they admitted it because now I don't have to go in court to prove that humans were actually behind all this. How this affects your channel. Again, this is May 6th. Your channel now has 1 strike. You won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week. A second strike will prevent you from publishing content for 2 weeks. 3 strikes in the same 90-day period will result in your channel being permanently removed from YouTube. They don't want to remove the channel. They don't have to. They just made it unusable. And they just proved what the goal is and what the intent is, the malicious intent. Make sure Nick can't broadcast. So the second this strike comes off, we're going to slap another one on a video that he privatized. And no one's seeing. We're still going to put a strike on it. We're still going to take it down. We're still going to make the channel unusable. That's the goal, Nick, to ruin your name, rep, and business. So I can't do anything for 1 week. And 3 strikes, and then what to do next, as if these options are available to me. 95% of creators who get a strike never get another one, unless their name's Nikki, and we want to deny him the right to have a business and freedom in this country and ruin his reputation. That's what they left out. We want that for you too, please. We want that for you too. So please, no, you don't want that for me. And you just proved it today. Thank you. Make sure you understand YouTube's community guideline. What do you call that? When you say you want that for me, but you put a strike on a video that's a year old that no one's even watching anymore in order to make my channel unusable. Then you send me another message that says I don't have a positive history. After that, because this was a plan, probably many executives, dumbasses involved. So the second that the first strike comes off, you as a $1 billion company have been paying such close attention that you put another one right back on. Literally the day the first one comes off. You're proving intent. Do you understand that? You might want to get one of your $700 Google lawyers in the room. Maybe he can explain it to you. Yeah, you just proved intent, like big time out of this desperate ass crybaby move. Whatever. Everybody's a genius. They got it all figured out. So they want that for me, yet again, 3 months after the first strike, to the letter, to the day, to the hour, we're going to slap another one on there because we just got adjudicated. We just became adjudicated criminals, and Nick pointed it out the day before. So we're going to throw a tantrum. A $1 billion company throwing a tantrum over me. The homeless joke that no one takes seriously. Obviously, some pretty big people take me pretty goddamn seriously. Have a great day. Part 2 coming up.